Okay.
Casino del Sol Stadium. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Arizona Wildcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will take the field first. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. He's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. The run inside. It's Ware. On the move at the 30. Building momentum.
Hey, Juan.
Picking up a chunk of yardage. Moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got
Get
it
up.
again.
You heard him?
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Huh?
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement.
They're going to be up there somewhere.
Find a little crease for your running back.
On the option. Now the pitch.
Well, they wanted to
check
get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
What? Anything else later? They probably ain't outside no way. I don't see nobody else trash can. Okay. Look at you. Ugh.
Some breathing room if you're going to establish on the ground, and there wasn't
hell
any
no.
that time.
37.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if
I don't
this
want to call
offense is
that.
maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 30. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who you trust the most.
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Wildcats look to keep this drive humming. They're going to test the right side with this one.
Why did you go back?
He never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Back to pass. Lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing
Oh, that
game,
was
but
touchdown.
That
Run after the catch. Run after the catch.
Hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield.
Why is it called a lead swing if you don't fucking lead nobody?
Try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Buffaloes offense will now get its first chance with the football. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense.
We've got 2 receivers playing in this game, 2 of the best in the entire country. 2 guys who had an opportunity to go to the next level, but they came back because they knew they had a chance to compete for a national championship. And now, David, we get this game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors. They know the system. They have great chemistry with their quarterbacks, and they're ready to put on a show.
And if you don't think they're peeking over to the other side every time they're not on the field, you are absolutely wrong. This is that kind of showdown. This is draft stock jockeying, right? This is the Bolitnikoff at the end of the season. They want to make a name for themselves.
Wow.
Makes the grab inside the 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. From the gun, the running back has it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll try it again. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Lining up for the PAT.
Wide open out there, fellas. We can't get that up.
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Using his legs, it's Ware. There he goes.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Just feeds the running back. Looks as if Arizona
will have
enough to move the chains.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage,
Bronx, it's
getting the
okay.
run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. At the 40, there he goes. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Arizona going back to work with another 1st down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. The offense changing the play.
Booster, booster. Go, go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be their 1st punt of the afternoon. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by the...
Wide open on the right. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to...
Makes the grab and room to run. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Colorado! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And he's in.
Yo.
second touchdown, man. He knows
I didn't even know
what
you
to
was
do
on.
when he gets
It
it.
started
He
the
knows
party.
how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
Number 92, set to kick it off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. He wants to change this route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking long. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a
that
big
was a
hitter
dime.
on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the back. Back to pass on second down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wildcats!
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
On to attempt to try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cook. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
That. What the fuck?
The line in the hurry up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Christensen. Snags it and
Oh,
he's
wow.
open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Buffs.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. You make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
21, Arizona, 10.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ware.
Horse collar.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Looking for a big play. Oh, what a grab. Pulling it in with one hand. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets this offense set up at the 27.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
That was the only throw, too. Great catch, big man. Great catch, big.
They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Now the toss. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Arizona comes out with another first down. Trying to run, it's Tompkins. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. He might want another play. Trying to get it to the marker. He is stopped short. They were trying to get the first down, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they'll give it away on downs.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except to catch. It'll be 3rd down.
Now, a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete downfield. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Now the play fake. It's complete. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. To the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Cook. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
And on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that throw.
The Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Cook. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
Yo,
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets this offense set up at the 27.
Oh, it's a highlight-type catch. Big throw down the field. And how about my guy going up and stabbing it with one hand? That was beautiful.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch. They've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Making side adjustments here. From the gun, looking for a man. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Arizona. We're on the sideline, got it in the end zone.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the Purdue Boilermakers. And it's the Trojans who finish off the victory to get to 4-1. They led this one at halftime. They held off a second-half comeback attempt. This group has to be feeling good. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now over to your game at Casino del Sol Stadium. Let's just take a moment to process what we're seeing. Two quarterbacks, both dropping dimes left and right, both on pace to have career days. I can't wait to see what they have in store here in this second half.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
I caught up with Colorado's head coach at halftime. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expected to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Keeping it on the ground with the running back.
Oh, my Lord.
Not a lot of room, but found his way.
Ooh, I ain't never seen that. Oh, get off me, nigga. Good job, defense.
26.
Man, it's really hard to control the
One more down, fellas. One more down.
And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Floating away.
There we go.
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
Bro, a fair catch.
They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey, guys, what I can see here on the Arizona sideline, guys, I've got my eyes on the running back who told me he is pretty banged up from that loss last week. He's got a lower body injury, something he will absolutely have to fight through. The athletic trainers have done the best.
Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the second level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Sweet, sweet. Chip, chip. Move, move, move. Go, go.
Looking downfield on first down. He's looking deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
Quarterback may change this route. After the incompletion.
Why you leave him one-on-one?
He wants to take the top off. Leap and grab for a big gain. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. That penalty.
I'm on offense. We've been down here quite a few times, and we ain't got in.
There's a little room. Got some room.
Let's go. Let's go.
Running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Come on, linebacker.
To pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. They get to across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. Right. An explosive play gets this offense.
Rain.
And the
if it ain't raining, you ain't training.
Wide receiver comes in motion. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. That's the sophomore safety that the trainers are taking a look at. We'll let you know how he's doing as soon as we find out. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Let's go.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line.
What's wrong, Boogie?
The quick out. Powers through. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds.
Man, what the fuck is my goddamn?
Spotted at the 32.
I should have hit switch Willie. Bronx, lay down.
After moving the chains through the air. They'll run it from the gun. He's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'll stop the clock for an injured Wildcat. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 22. Blue 20. Go, go.
Finds a man in the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The option look. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
The run up the middle.
There we go. There we go.
He bullies his way all
I ain't gonna lie, Colorado. Who they did? Who they running back did, but I like you, but you get the chance for a quarter, man. You got a spot in there.
Staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Oh, I moved.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
That I have to move, though. Was that safety gonna pick that running back up? Hell nah, that was gonna be a touchdown either way. Yeah, that was gonna be a touchdown.
Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last run.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Quarterback making checks. They'll send the back in motion.
Western.
To the air on second down. Going downfield for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted, and total goes to 16. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
But why did you try to do a pick? Why did you try to go for a pick? You was nowhere near that.
If this dude were...
You was nowhere near that. Why would you do that? Oh, you was near it. Negro, run. What is that? If you stay on your feet, you got a pick 6.
You would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house. Oh, they blocked the extra point.
Oh, shit.
That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play.
No way.
In the end.
He hit the lineman. We'll take.
And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team make the tackle. Hollywood update you have for it.
Here on the Wildcat sideline, one of the storylines that I am keeping track of right now is how is the running back performing. Coming off that loss last week, he really got banged up. And guys, I think it could impact his ball security, how he's cutting and moving on the field. I've got my eyes all over this, and I will keep you posted how this game progresses. Guys, back to you.
Howie will see how they adjust. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab down the left side. Ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line. And the Wildcats want to move quickly. Running inside. It's Tompkins. Tough sledding near as he picks up 1 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fires toward the end zone. He's got it way down the field.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Arizona. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. The Wildcats are right back on top. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Why did y'all take me off the man I had?
Down at the 35. And the Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Cook. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Recovered by the defense, and he's up.
Let's go.
They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. And now after losing the fumble, there is an injured man on the field. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. What a big turn of events. That fumble recovery sets them up, and all they need to do is get into field goal range. The run inside. It's Tompkins. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that.
Oh, you got to hold on to that.
Pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. And he got it! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Makes a move. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. This time they'll go to the running game. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's got it again. Might have a chance. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. An explosive play in the running game moves the sticks for the first down, but there is an injured player on the field. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. The Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Touchdown, Buffs! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
That's a huge score for this offense, and as a head coach, you love to see your team respond. Obviously, your defense gives up a field goal on the last possession to tie the game. Offense doesn't even flinch. You come out on the field, you execute, you march it down the field, score a touchdown, and you punctuate that drive, retaking the lead and putting all the pressure back on your opponent.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Here comes the option. Fighting off the defender. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the option. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
34. Number 92, set to kick it away.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Arizona offense coming onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to go right back downfield. Got his man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen him.
Goes high to pull it in. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Arizona right back to the line. Might be calling a hot route. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. The Wildcats are right back on top.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Brings it back out to his own 29-yard line before going out of bounds, and his offense will have the ball there. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Might as well stick with him. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's got it down the right side. Here he goes.
Come on, bro.
And he just kept running, and he ran.
Yeah, that play. Same play up early.
Touchdown, Colorado.
Same exact play.
Closing in on a Week 7 win.
Same exact
so important for the
results.
offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
But that's my fault, jumping in the 4-16. Thinking they're going to run the ball no matter what.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. And here's the return. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, what I can see here on the Arizona sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
All right, Holly.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, you know, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's taking the deep shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And
Bro,
they
what the
can't
fuck
hook
kind
up
of
on the
catch a
big
tip
play,
was
and
that? You
brings
trying to
up
get a
a fourth
pass
down.
interference
Well,
call.
it feels like every time.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the fourth down.
Catch the damn ball.
If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.